children, welcome to Math Part. In the series of algebraic expressions, we'll be learning how to multiply algebraic expressions and also how algebraic identities make the multiplication of algebraic expressions easy. So here we go children, do watch. Another important topic, do watch till end. So multiplying a monomial by a monomial and binomial by a binomial. This both the things we are going to see in this slide. Okay, so the area of a rectangle that has a length of x plus 5, the length of this rectangle is given as x plus 5, and the x plus 2 is the width of this rectangle, and it can be found out. We know that the area of a rectangle is length into breadth. That means we are multiplying x plus 2 is a binomial, 2 terms, and x plus 5 is also a binomial, it is having 2 terms. So we are going to multiply this. But this can be done in 4 parts because I want to include the multiplication of monomial also here. So here we split this into 4 parts. So we split this rectangle into 4 parts. So here we obtain a square which has sides x and x. Now x plus 5, so we took this as x plus 5, right? So the entire length becomes x plus 5. So this we have taken as x, this part, and this part as 5. And the breadth was x plus 2. We took this as x and this is 2. So that is how we got 1 square and 3 rectangles, right? Now to find the area of the first square, it will be x into x. We have learned the exponents, right? X into x becomes x square. So this is how we get the area of this first square as x square. Now x into 5, we get it as 5x. Now x into 2, the area of this rectangle you get as 2x. And 2 into 5, the area of this rectangle you get as 10 units. Now, if you have to find the area of this complete rectangle, that means we are multiplying the length into breadth. So, which is x plus 2 into x plus 5. And to do this, what do? We add. We add all of this, right? Add the areas of all the 4 parts, which is x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10. Now, 5x plus 2x are the like terms. So, where we add only the coefficients, we have already seen that in the addition of algebraic expressions. So, 5x plus 2x, you get it as 7x. So this is how we multiplied two binomials, x plus 2 into x plus 5. We got it as x square plus 7x plus 10. Now here in this slide, we have also seen multiplying a monomial by a monomial. So x into x, we got x square. X into 5, we got 5x. 2 into x, we got 2x. And 2 into 5, we got 10. And we added all this to find the multiplication or the product of x plus 2 and x plus 5. Now further, we are going to learn how stepwise we multiply the binomial by a binomial. Now to multiply a binomial by a binomial, we multiply each term in the first bracket. This is the first bracket. Each term in the first bracket by the each term in the second bracket. This is our second bracket. So this mnemonic FLSL will help you. F stands for first and last. And this is the second. When we are talking first and second, we are talking about the first binomial. So first and last. So let us observe how do we go about. So we multiply x by x, that is first by the first of the second binomial, and x into x we get as x square, right? Then we multiply x by 5, that is first and last, and x into 5 we get it as 5x. Since there is a plus sign over there, we put plus in between. Then we multiply the inner ones. Okay, second term of the first one by the first of the next one. So 2 into x, we get it as plus 2x. And then the last left is second and last, s and l. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 5, which we get as 10. Now we say same polynomial we had taken over here. Now we add the like terms, 5x plus 2x, we get it as 7x. So this is how the product of a binomial, we got x square plus 7x plus 10. Got it? Will you remember this mnemonic? FLSN, first, last, second, last. And what did we do here? We multiplied the each term of the second binomial by each term of the first binomial. Got it? Okay. So let us take few more questions, children. Now here you have x plus 5 the whole square. Now we know that x square is equal to x into x. Same way, x plus 5 the whole square will be x plus 5 into x plus 5. We follow the same procedure. First, multiplied by x, we get x square. X multiplied by 5, we got 5x. 5 multiplied by x, we get 5x again. And 5 into 5, we get 25. Add the like terms. 5x plus 5x is going to be 10x. Yes. So we get x square plus 10x plus 25. Right? So we followed certain procedure. What did we do? We multiplied by the each term of the first to the each term of the second binomial, and then we added all them together. Okay. Now this multiplication of binomials becomes more easy with the identity. So here we have an identity. A plus B the whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. Now using this identity, we will solve the next one more expression. Or let us take this one itself. Let us take this x plus 5 the whole square itself using the identities. So let us do this. Okay, so if it was x plus 5 the whole square, my x is nothing but a. Just comparing this, x is nothing but a. So if I put x square, that means I am putting here, if I a plus b the whole square, so a is my x. So I just write here x plus 5 the whole square is nothing but my a. Now my a is here x, so x square plus 2ab means 2 into my a is x and b is 5. So 2 into 5x, which is 10x, and b square, which is 5 square, which is 25. So orally, without even having a pen and paper, we are able to do this. Okay, so let us take one more question and we will solve this with the help of identity now. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So now 2m plus 3n the whole square, right? Compare, your 2m is nothing but a and your 3n is in place of b. Just put it in the form of identity over here and you get 2a square means 2m the whole square plus 2ab means 2 into 2m into 3n plus b square means 3n the whole square. Now 2 square is 4 and m square is m square. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12mn, and 3 square is 9. So that's how we get it as 4m square plus 12mn plus 9n square. Got it, children? Understood? So with the help of identities, the things become much easier. So if you take one more question here. So let us take one more question over here and see how easy it becomes, right? For example, let me take it at 4x plus 2z the whole square, right? So compare with the identity. My 4x is nothing but a. So if I have to compare with this identity, it becomes 4x. Remember not to forget to put a bracket. Plus 2ab means 2. My a is 4x. My b is 2z. And plus b square means 2z the whole square, right? Now 4 square is 16. So 16x square. 2 4s are 8, 2s are 16. So 16xz. And 2 square is 4 and z square is z, so 4z square. Got it? One more you can take. It's easy, children. So simply if you take, say, m plus 2n the whole square. Okay, just comparing, one step answer. So compare with this. Your m is nothing but a, so it becomes m square plus 2mn. So 2ab. So if it is 2ab, 2 into m into 2n. 2 2s are 4, so it becomes 4mn plus b square means 2n complete ka square. So 2 square is 4, so 4n square. Got it, children? So how easy it becomes with the help of identities. With the help of identities, it becomes much easy to solve the problems. So here we start with the another binomial 2x minus 1 the whole square. Now 2x minus 1 the whole square is nothing but 2x minus 1 into 2x minus 1. So now let us multiply by the usual way. FLSL, multiplying by the first and the first of the first one. So that is how we go 2x into 2x. Now here we multiply the coefficients. 2 2s are 4 and x into x is x square. So that is how 2x into 2x we get 4x square. Now next we multiply 2x by the last term. Now last term here it is minus 1. So 2x into minus 1 is going to be minus 2x. Now we multiply by the second term to the first of the next one. So minus 1 into 2x is going to be minus 2x again. And minus 1 into minus 1 is going to be plus 1. Done. And then we add the like terms. Now two negatives we add. So we actually add the coefficients. Just recall the addition of algebraic expressions. So minus 2 is minus 4. So that is how we get it as 4x square minus 4x plus 1. Got it? Now this becomes much easier with the identities. So a minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So when we actually multiply a minus b into a minus b in the same way the way did, we get this identity as a square minus 2ab plus b square. Just remembering the identities, the working of this becomes much easier. So using these identities, let us solve one more question here. So question number 4, 3a minus 5b the whole square, where you are going to compare with the help of identity. You are in place of a, actually it is 3a now, and in place of b there is 5b, and just comparing you get 3a the whole square, which is a square, minus 2ab, minus 2, your a is 3a, your b is 5b, so 2 into 3a into 5b, and plus b square. So b is your 5b the whole square. Remember, we need to put this in the bracket, which is very, very important. If you don't put a bracket here, that will be only b square, not of the square of 5. So entire b is your 5b. So that is why you have to put in the bracket. Now square of 3 is 9 and square of a is a square. So 9a square, 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. There is minus sign, so minus 30ab. And 5 square is 25, b square is b square. So this is how we get. Understood, children? Now, with the help of identities, this becomes much, much, much easier. Okay. So if I take any other question here, if I take any other question over here, and with the help of identities, if we start solving, okay, let me take this one only. Directly I go here. If I have to put a square, that means it is 9a square. If I have to put minus 2ab, I just multiply. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30, and 30ab. So minus 30ab. And b square, that means square of this entire thing. So which is plus 25b square. Another question, let us take, for example, m minus 2n the whole square. So just if you know this identity, it becomes so easy to do it. A square means m square. Minus 2ab means you are multiplying 2 to this first and second, a and b. 2 into m into 2n. 2 to the 4, so minus 4mn. And b square is going to be 2n square, which is plus 2 square is 4 and n square is n. So orally you will be able to solve, multiply the binomials if you know these identities. So do learn the identities. It makes your work much easier. Okay, let us solve few more questions, children. Okay, question number 5, x plus 3 into x plus 1. Now this is different. We have learned two identities. We have learned a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. We have learned a minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now there the two brackets were same. Here they are different. This x plus 3 into x plus 7. There we were multiplying two same brackets. Here we are multiplying two different brackets. X plus 3. The values are different over here. So usual way, if I have to do, multiplying the first term by the first of the binomial. So x into x, you get x square. Then x into 7, you get 7x. 3 into x plus 3 into x is going to be plus 3x. And 3 into 7, positive 21. Right? Adding the like terms, 7x plus 3x, you get it as 10x. So that is how the product of x plus 3 into x plus 7, you get x square plus 10x plus 21. Okay. Now here you have an identity. Using this identity, your work will become much easier. The identity says x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Where it is your a is 3, your b is 7. So just putting it over there, it becomes much easier. Okay. So one question we will solve based on this identity, x plus 1 into x plus 6. So your a is 1 and your b is 6. Just compare with the identity and put here. So x square plus a plus b. So a is 1 and b is 6. 1 plus 6 into x plus ab is 1 into 6. So 1 plus 6 is 7x plus 6 ones are 6. So directly you get the product as x square plus 7x plus 6. Okay. Let us take one question and it becomes so easy. Orally you are able to find the product. You don't even have to write in the bracket this way. So let us take one question. So let me take, say, x plus 2 into, say, x plus 5. Okay. Comparing with the identity, I get it as x square plus a plus b means 2 plus 5 into x. So 7x, right? And plus AB. 2 into 5, which is 10. So easy. Mentally you are able to calculate. Let us take few more questions in the next slide with using the same identity when the values of A and B have different signs. So here you have another question, question number 7. And the question says x minus 2 into x plus 4. Okay. So compare with the identity, you get x square, and A is minus 2 and B is 4. So when we are writing A plus B, minus 2 plus 4 into x, and plus A into B, which is minus 2 into 4. Now minus 2 plus 4 is going to be 2x. So x square plus 2x, and minus 2 into 4 is going to be minus 8. Got it, children? One more question. X plus 3 into x minus 8. Your A is 3, your B is minus 8. Compare with the identity x square. Now 3 minus 8. Orally you can take. You are going to get 3 minus 8, which is minus 5x. Okay, and minus 24. See how what it happens. So 3 plus minus 8 is going to be minus 5. And 3 into minus 8 is going to be minus 24. So that is how you get x square minus 5x minus 24. Got it? It's easy, children. With the practice, you'll be able to solve. So many questions are there. I will also put the questions in the PDF form. You can download. Okay, in the descriptions I'll be putting it. So let me take another question with different signs. Okay, x minus 4, and let me take it as x plus 7. Okay, so we just compare x square. Now minus 4 plus 7 you have to do. Minus 4 plus 7 is going to be plus 3. So simply put plus 3x. And the product of these two. 4 into minus 4 into 7, which is going to be minus 28. Orally you are able to multiply. One more, let us take x plus 5 into x minus 6. Again, x square. 5 minus 6 is going to be minus 1. So minus 1 into x is going to be minus x. And 5 into 6 is going to be minus 30. Easy? Got it, children? So this is how the identities help you to quickly multiply the binomials and any polynomials, at least few more. We are going to learn more and more identities into the next series. Now here, one more identity we'll be learning today. We have learned 3 identities by now. Let us start learning one more. Yeah. So the another identity we have is a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is the easiest identity, easiest. Just 2m plus 3n and 2m minus 3n. What are we observing here? A plus b, a minus b, right? So a and a, b and b, just sign changes. And when you expand it, you just get it as a square minus b square. Means 2m the whole square minus 3n the whole square. So 2m the whole square, which is a square, and minus b square, minus 3n the whole square. Now 2 square is going to be 4, and m square is going to be m square. 3 square is going to be 9, 9n square. Easy? Another 6x plus 7, 6x minus 7. Your a, compare your a, it is 6x now. So 6x the whole square minus 7 square. So you get 6 square is 36, so 36x square minus 7 square, which was 49. Got it, children? So using this identity, you can solve any questions much easier. So let us take one more question. For example, it is 3x square plus y square into 3x square minus y square. Okay. So what are we observing here? It is a and a same, b and b same, the sign changes. So this is nothing but a square means 3x square and the square of that minus b square means y square and then the square of that. So what is the square of 3? 9. And x square is x raised to 4. Right? A raised to m raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. And minus y square is going to be y raised to 4. Got it? So using these identities, your work becomes easy. So please keep practicing. So many questions are there in a book. Keep practicing. Okay. So let us take few more questions over here. Multiply a binomial by a trinomial. So here is a question. 2x plus 1, it is a binomial. And x square plus 5x plus 6. 3 terms. So it is called a trinomial. The same procedure is followed. We multiply by the first term to the each term of the trinomial. Then we multiply by the second term of the first to the each term of the trinomial. So here we go. So 2x into x square is 2x into x square, the first thing. The second will be 2x multiplied by the 5x. The third, it will be 2x multiplied by the 6. So we have multiplied by 2x to each of these terms. And when we are multiplying by 1 into x square, it is going to be x square. 1 into 5x is going to be 5x. And 1 into 6 is going to be same. So plus x square plus 5x plus 6. Got it? 2x into x square is going to be 2x cube. 2 5s are 10. So it is going to be, and x into x is going to be x square. So this is 10x square. 2 into 6 is 12. So 12x. And x square plus 5x plus 6 as it is. Bringing the like terms together. So we get 2x cube. And 10x square plus x square gives 11x square. 12x plus 5x gives 17x plus 6. Got it? So it is easy to multiply a binomial, or any polynomial can be multiplied by any polynomial. So what you have to remember is you have to multiply by the first term to this. You got this one, 2x cube. Multiplying by 2x to 5x. 2 into 5 you got, and x into x is s square, you got 10x square. Multiplying by 2x to 6. 2 6 are 12. So that is how you got 12x, 2x into 6. And then multiplying by 1 into x, you got x square. 1 into 5x, you get 5x. And 1 into 6, you get 6. Bringing these like terms together. So bringing the like terms, 2x is alone, so 2x cube. 10x square plus x square gives 11x square. And 12x plus 5x gives 7x and 6. Got it, children? It's easy. Okay. So I'll be putting the worksheet in the description box. You can download and practice it. Okay, children. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.